Love doesn't ask for permission, sometimes it ignores age, society, and every rule we're told to follow. Today's list shocked audiences, challenged norms, and proved one thing: when love hits, numbers don't matter. Hey movie buffs. Love is unpredictable and sometimes it chooses paths society calls unacceptable. Today's episode is bold, emotional, and unforgettable. We're recounting down the top 10 age gap relationship movies, stories where older women fall for younger men, and the world isn't ready for it. Before we dive in, subscribe and hit like. Your support helps us bring you more daring, meaningful film collections. Alright, let's begin. This classic film changed the conversation around age gap relationships forever. And Stanley is a successful 40-year-old woman vacationing in Greece when her car breaks down. A charming 22-year-old man, Peter, comes to her rescue and a brief but intense holiday romantic nights under the blazing sun, and believes the affair will end when she returns to New York. After all, she's a mature single mother and Peter is nearly the same age as her daughter. But Peter refuses to disappear. He follows her to the city and pursues her openly, ignoring judgment, gossip, and social barriers. The film beautifully captures Anne's internal struggle between fear and desire, logic and love. It's light, stylish, and deeply life-affirming. A reminder that age is just a number when someone sees you simply as the person they love. Rainer Werner Fassbinder's cult masterpiece hits straight to the heart. Emmy is an elderly widow living a quiet, invisible life, cleaning apartments and existing on the margins of society. One rainy evening, she meets Ollie, a young Moroccan worker nearly 30 years her junior. He asks her to dance. That single moment sparks a love story so gentle and so controversial that it enrages everyone around them. They marry, and suddenly the world turns cruel. Neighbors shun them, shopkeepers refuse service. Even Emmy's own children abandon her. This film brutally exposes how society punishes love that doesn't fit its narrow rules. It's not just about age, it's about racism, loneliness, and the price of happiness. Kate is a 40-year-old schoolteacher living a dull, repetitive life in a small English town. Her days pass quietly until she meets Luke. Luke is 25, gifted, handsome, and a talented church organist. Someone she never imagined could want her. Against all expectations, a sincere and passionate romance begins, but the real conflict comes not from them, it comes from their friends. Instead of support, Kate faces jealousy, fear, and judgment from the people closest to her. The town watches, whispers spread. Crush is a subtle but powerful look at how happiness can threaten others and how courage is sometimes choosing love anyway. Based on Tennessee Williams' play and starring the brilliant Helen Mirren, Karen Stone is a famous actress whose career collapses after a humiliating Broadway failure. Soon after, she loses her husband. Broken and empty, she escapes to Rome seeking comfort in beauty, sunlight, and anonymity. There, she meets Paul, a stunning young Italian gigolo who survives on wealthy women. Karen knows the truth. She knows she's paying for affection, but fear of aging, loneliness, and the desperate need to feel desired again overpowers her. She clings to the illusion of love, even as it slowly destroys her. A haunting, elegant film about desire, power, and emotional vulnerability. Set in the lavish world of early 20th century Paris, Lee is a wealthy, retired courtesan enjoying comfort and independence. Her former colleague asks her to guide her spoiled young son, Sherry, and teach him about love. What begins as a playful affair turns into a 6-year relationship. Lee becomes everything to him: lover, mentor, emotional anchor. But time doesn't stand still. When Sherry's mother decides it's time for him to marry a young, wealthy woman, reality crashes in. Their love, real but fragile, is forced apart by age and expectation. A beautiful, heartbreaking meditation on impermanence and letting go. These films prove that love between different generations isn't just about attraction. It's about connection, warmth, and the desire to feel truly alive. Which story moved you the most? Do you believe these relationships can work in real life? Share your thoughts in the comments so I read everyone. If you enjoyed this collection, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into cinema that dares to be different. Until next time, keep watching and keep feeling.